Welcome to another road trip.
Alright, good. So, before we head off, I just want to kind of cover what we're going to do on the tour. We're going to go to airport class security and
Immigrants. The Statue of Liberty's full name is Liberty Enlightening the World. It was a gift from France, given to America in 1886. The head of the statue was displayed at the World's Fair in Paris in 1878. The robed female figure represents Libertas, the Roman goddess of freedom. She holds a torch and a tablet upon which is inscribed the date of American Declaration of Independence, July 4, 1776. From the ground to the top of the torch, the statue measures 93 meters and weighs 204 metric tons. Approximately 4.24 million people visited the statue in 2016. By way of comparison, around 6.1 million people visit the Eiffel Tower each year, and 3.5 million visit the London Eye. The 7 spikes on the crown represent the 7 oceans and the 7 continents of the world, indicating the universal concept of liberty. The statue has an iron infrastructure and copper exterior, which has turned green due to oxidation. Although it is a sign of damage, the patina or green coating also acts as a form of protection from further deterioration. Edouard de la Boulaye provided the idea for the statue while Frederic-Auguste Bartholdi designed it. La Boulaye proposed that a great monument should be given as a gift from France to the United States, as a celebration of both the Union's victory in the American Revolution and the abolition of slavery. Gustave Eiffel, the man who designed the Eiffel Tower, was also behind the design for Liberty's spine, 4 iron columns supporting a metal framework that holds the copper skin. The Statue of Liberty became the symbol of immigration during the second half of the 19th century, as over 9 million immigrants came to the United States, with the statue often being the first thing they saw when arriving by boat. The statue's most famous cinematic appearance was in the 1968 film Planet of the Apes, where it is seen half buried in sand. It is also destroyed in the films Independence Day and The Day After Tomorrow. Although you cannot see Lady Liberty's feet, clearly she is in fact standing among a broken shackle and chains, with her right foot raised, depicting her moving forward away from oppression and slavery. The statue's face was said to be modeled on the sculptor's mother, Charlotte. The statue's original torch was replaced in 1984 by a new copper torch covered in 24-karat gold leaf. When the statue was first erected in 1886, it was the tallest iron structure ever built. In 1984, the statue was listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
So this area, so you're seeing the roofs of Ellis Island here, of all the red roofs, right? The bigger building is the Great Hall, and I forgot that we didn't have to visit.
Private boats are not allowed to dock at Liberty and Ellis Islands. Therefore, the only way on is via the ferry system.
Step up, everyone. Keep moving along.
Stairs are in the back to go up.
How far would you travel to find a better life? What if the journey took weeks under difficult conditions? If you answered whatever it takes, you echo the feelings of 12 million immigrants who passed through these now quiet halls from 1892 to 1954. Ellis Island afforded them the opportunity to attain the American dream for themselves and their descendants.
Next stop is Battery Park, Pier. Roger, step going in. Next stop is Pier.
The Wall Street Bull symbolizes America's power and resilience after the 1987 stock market crash. The XO world is inspired by the worldwide game of jacks. The X is a jack made up of crossed arms, which is love in sign language. Two reflecting pools mark the exact place of the World Trade Center and stand as a permanent place of remembrance. Both pools commemorate the names of nearly 3,000 killed in the attacks on September 11, 2001 and the World Trade Center bombing of February 26, 1993. Each of the victims' names are inscribed on bronze parapets surrounding both of the memorial pools. The 9/11 Memorial utilizes a method of keeping water constantly flowing from a 30-foot drop regardless of the weather New York City gets. The pool is engineered in such a way that its reflective qualities and the sound of falling water remain consistent through the changing seasons. The One World Trade Center is the main building of the rebuilt World Trade Center complex in Lower Manhattan, New York City. One World Trade Center is the tallest building in the United States, the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere, and the 7th tallest in the world.
Guys, hold on natin! Woohoo! Yes! Ay, sorry.
Your ride to the top. SkyPod Elevators climb 102 stories in 47 seconds. This astonishing ride reveals the transformation of New York City from unsettled lands to today's remarkable forest of skyscrapers.
Welcome to One World Observatory.
Next in line is
The One World Observatory gives visitors a view of Manhattan that was not possible from 2001 to 2015. As the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere, the One World Observatory towers over the rest of the city. It gives visitors spectacular views from its observation decks. For those of you who do not suffer from vertigo, we recommend you to step onto the Sky Portal. It is a 4-meter wide disc in the center of the observation platform with live shots of the street below. This was the moment, the reason why we came here. We were standing high in the sky above Manhattan. The observation platform of One World Observatory is expansive and spacious. Visitors have lots of room to enjoy the views, and even when things fill up, you never feel crowded. Visiting the One World Trade Center today is a very special experience. Not only does the memorial outside serve as a humbling reminder of the building's origins, the observation platform named the One World Observatory arguably provides the best views over the city.
It makes it really unique to other things in New York City, does anybody know? It's free. It's absolutely free. How many free things are there in New York City? All that bad this year. Go get a good slice of pizza. Whatever you do, go out and enjoy New York City.
Thank you for visiting One World Observatory.